Greetings and salutations, YouTubers and malefactors. Back here at Stop Logic Motorsports, and we are looking at a wee little shock. So, we're going to work on swapping this stock unit out for this D&M, which appears to be close to the same size. I said it would fit this model. Probably I'll make it ride a smidge higher. And, yeah. So, from what I can gather, I can actually reach this with just moving the mud flap out of the way and liberal application of extensions on my wrench. So we're going to get a stand or a bucket to put this on, and we're going to swap this shock and see what we've got going on. And then we'll work on our next couple of projects of getting the chain guard on here, and then just some general maintenance and working on this little nibby carb, which it looks like it's actually a 24mm. Alrighty. Well, we'll be right back with some tools and a busket. Alright, these appear to be 14mm sockets, or sockets and wrenches. So we're going to, yeah, that's tidy-righty, so. Seems like the, bolt size is actually probably a 13 on this. Huh, alright, so the bolt size is 13. Though it doesn't feel like it's super tight in here. Yeah, I know I said I was going to find a stand, but I didn't find a stand that would really be a good fit for this bike. Alrighty, so we got bottom bolt off. Get you a little better shot of that. And bottom nut. And then we're gonna go in here for the top one. Oh, I've been kneeling all day patching sheetrock, so my knees are a little bit unhappy with me. Ooh, this top one's a fair bit tighter. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to stuff a wrench on the other side while I get this. Well, I'm not good enough. Do 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 do. For you. Do the feeling. Alright, it's all hand tight now, so we'll flip that nut out. I know, I should have turned it off at extra wide vision, but honestly I believe it's going to be a pretty short video. Alrighty. Supposed to be getting the kickstand spring for this later today, and I've already got the chain slider guard. Oh, great. A little bit of motivation to get out. Trying to be careful not to foul the threads in the process. Alright, got this little bolty bolt. Smidge stripped, honestly. I might replace. Oh yeah, these things are stripped out pretty hard. Alright. We're going to find some new bolts and nuts for this. So, I'm going to put these, if this other bolt's still good, I'll pop it in. There we go. Now that should just, well, it certainly is loosened up top. Why are we being so difficult below? As above, so below. Tell you what, that is locked in. Alright, so I believe this will take a little trip to Home Depot to find some new bolts, because, well, that one is still relatively good. Let's check that other nut before I throw the baby out the bathwater. Oh wow, okay. So when you lay this bad boy down, it leaks oil out of the, or leaks fuel out of the, oh goodness. Note to self, this could be, if you tip over for a while, this could be problematic. Alright. No, it's not, definitely not anything too crazy. So I guess I should get a little bit of detail on this. This is the DJ Moto D&M rear shock. This is the 350 pound per inch, 11-inch shock. So this is relatively close to what you find on the Orion site. I end up sourcing this elsewhere. Come on, let's get out of here, buddy. Tell you what, this shock is being a little stubborn getting out. It's very tight fit. Oi, 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 oi. Alright, so we got the stock unit here, no adjustability. Can't set the preload, can't set the rebound. So, this new shock's a wee bit taller. But, the bearing width is the same, the eyelet hole is the same. So, and we're gonna put the bleed part to where it's accessible. Oh yeah, it fits like a big kid's glove. Ugh. Whew. Use the power of leverage. I had to let the puppers out. They were being a bit unruly. So we went to O'Reilly's and got some M10 Dorman bolts, which are the same size as what came out of the shocks. So we plopped down about 10 bucks. It was 9 and change. 9 and a very little bit of change. And we're gonna pop some new suspension bolts up in there. I know generally you want a smooth shank bolt, but not a super big deal. Do 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 do. when every tool looks like a hammer, or what was it? When every tool looks like a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. Whew. Alright, come on. Let's be agreeable here, Shock. Old Shocky Shock. Boom! Alright, so we got 2 sharp bolts in. I made sure to get some flange nuts to help with prevention of vibration and extraction out. Yeah. A few extra parts just in case we need it. Yeah, just in case you decide that you're going to pitch all of your tools on the ground. Boy, this thing is so light. Tell you what, I think this might be a little too much shock for this bike. But it's fine because most of the time it's going to be spent with somebody our weight on it. So I mean, I really don't think it's going to be an issue. Oh goodness, that's a hard reach. I'm trying not to use my right hand too much. I think I have it a little injured. It's a smidge unhappy with me. I might actually have to go to the doctor. God forbid. I'm usually pretty good about this not hurting myself thing, but I don't know. I've had some strange luck as of late. Not just on the house and truck and life in general. Oh goodness. Am I gonna have to? Alright, well, we'll see. Well, looks like I've got to upsize to a 15mm. Well, dangity ding ding dang. Alright, well, we'll be right back with the 15mm. Alright, nice and tight. And let's stab this onto here. I know that's not the best angle. I need to be more mindful of this. Sorry, it's like I take you around like I'm working on something where I'm hanging over upside down or whatnot. I realize that's got to be nauseating for the folks trying to follow along with this. Alright. So we now have a £350 shock on here, 350 pound per inch, and that preload's toasted down quite a bit. So, I don't know, not a hard install. I mean, really, if you have all the right tools, it's actually not difficult at all. It just happens to get difficult as, you know, you are struggling to find the right tools. So, and so let us know that this is a little too long for this bike because it is pitched against the swing arm pretty hard. And the static preload is like non-existent. This is a vastly heavier spring than what was originally on it. So I'll pull it out of the room so I don't show people in the video, hey, start a bike on the indoors where you have, you know, carbon dioxide issues. It still rolls, but I'm definitely gonna want to get that swing arm chain guide on. Let's see, so I'm 253 and we're pretty far down. So I blow through most of this choke. Let's see, I can bottom it out if I really bump on it. So I got 2 inches of travel to the bottom. Better than what it was, but still not perfect. But certainly a lot stiffer than what it was. If I can get to idle, I can start trying to tune the carb. I'm not going to bore you guys with me messing with this carb for a little bit, but that's essentially how you change the shock on the bike. It definitely has a lot slower rebound than what it had before. So, well, if you like the content, like and subscribe. If you don't, feel free to criticize me harshly. I take payment in attaboys, and I'll see you on the next one.